So in the last video, I talked about what free weights are, pretty much any weight that moves freely. Like I said, dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells, and even medicine balls. Now when it comes to using free weights versus using machines or cables, I'll just talk a little bit more about, dumbbells or free weights versus machines. I won't talk about cables too much. But generally, the benefits I'll talk about first using free weights is that they tend to be able to promote more strength training in terms of overall strength, because you have to move the entire weight with your entire body, so a lot more muscles are going to be involved, versus a machine where, like I said, you're only doing usually one exercise, or you're focusing on one muscle group at a time. So say for instance you're doing a bicep curl, right? So you're on the bicep curl machine. Most of them you have you have the back of your triceps resting on the pad, your arms are here, and you're just curling up. So you're only focusing on the biceps. And that could be really beneficial if you're just trying to do hypertrophy. You can go stronger, you can go heavier with the weight, but you're not utilizing more muscle groups. Now, if you're doing regular free weights, using maybe a barbell curl or even dumbbell curls, there's a lot more muscles engaged. You're probably gonna have to use your core. You're gonna have to use different parts of your body to be able to stabilize and control the weight up and down all on your own. Same thing with the shoulder press machine. The shoulder press machine, you're usually sitting down, there's these bars here, and you're pressing it up, right? Only focusing on your shoulders. But when you're using free weights like a barbell or a dumbbell or even kettlebells, you're gonna have to worry about your forearm, your grip strength. You're gonna also, the stabilizers in your rotator cuff, your core, once again, your back. There's a lot more things involved. And so that's the pros, but that could also be a con, because depending on your fitness level, there is more risk of injury when using free weights versus using machine. So there's benefits there's benefits and there's cons to using free weights. But another benefit I would also say is that they're easily accessible. You can take them anywhere. You can go to the park, you can go to the gym, you can have them at home, right? It's more expensive to buy a big machine that's going to be able to do all the things that you want them to do. So another benefit of free weights. But for beginners, I still like to use free weights because you're able to do a lot more with just a couple of different weights versus having to go to the gym and utilize the machines. But if you have injuries or you have certain other things that you need to work on, machines are very useful as well. So they all have their purposes, they all have their uses, but I particularly prefer to use free weights over machines whenever I can. Now cables are a little bit different. They kind of have benefits of free weights as well as machines, because they are sort of fixed, but you do have the ability to move them around a bit. So a little bit different. Maybe I'll talk about those in another video. I just wanted to kind of keep this one, free weights versus machines. But hopefully this was beneficial as well. So until the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.